I love you. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you.
Let me kick this off with something from Father Carlos Martins.
You have demons that you can definitely tell they're a low-ranking demon, a peon. There's not always multiple demons, but where there are, you can bet that the first one to come out is not the boss, because the main possessing demon protects himself by inviting other demons in. And he brings them in through establishing greater covenants with the victim by opening more doors, if you will. And then when there is the confrontation with the priest, the lower ranking ones, the foot soldiers, those are the ones that are sent out first. An exorcist can approach that two ways. He can immediately ask for the boss. But oftentimes, for at least the first foot soldier, I will choose to interact with him to kind of get a feel of what's going on here. The low-level ones often have a great chip on their shoulder. They're on the bottom of the totem pole. They're taking orders, and probably their entire existence consists of just that, constantly taking orders. But you have to remember, a demon by nature is proud and resents that. So even though he's part of this demonic network united against God, and they're just preying upon this victim like parasites without any mercy, they resent each other. I will often access that resentment, and occasionally I get him to give up information that he ordinarily would not. And usually if he does, a higher ranking demon will snatch him out and will manifest himself. When you have a higher ranking demon, he typically displays less pride than a lower ranking demon, and he's less anxious to establish his authority. He possesses authority, and he knows that he does. When I've handled enough lower ranking demons, I've managed to extract some information, but I've kind of just had enough. Then as a new demon comes out, all right, I want your boss. I don't want to talk with you. Lord, I ask you to bring out the main possessor, or at least the demon that you want me to deal with now. And there will be a new demon that always comes out at that point. This is one where there's going to be a lot more resistance exhibited by him and a lot less showboating. There are typically less displays of power. The lower ranking demons are the ones that are, in my experience, very glad to display their power because they want to make themselves out to be important, when in fact, even in the demonic kingdom, they're not very important. They're a kind of a stopgap.
And then there's an interview done by Father Robert Spitzer that I'd like to share with you on the 3 level of deception by the devil, which I hope will be useful for you.